What a fucking shitty announcement, dude. Just my opinion. It's my take on it. Shitty ass fucking announcement. It's insane. I can't believe it. It's like so. Dana White just went live, guys, and he announced Garry versus Belal Muhammad and Dan Hooker versus Arman Saryukian. What's up? I'm not fucking vertical streaming. I'm playing this game. It's a fucking good ass game. You'd like this game, I think. It's about like non-human motherfuckers. So, yeah, Bilal I think wins that, and I could go. I think I do want to pick Garry though. Um, I like Garry. He's probably gonna be a little bit of an underdog. I think Garry wins that. Yeah, I wanted to see Ilya fight Arman Saryuki, and I think that's the most competitive fight for him. But I understand why the UFC is finally pressured Saryukian to take a fucking fight, man. But yeah. Ilya, yeah, he gets a sweet deal not having to fight Arman yet. Bilal probably loses barely. What you think, like split decision? Is that what you're thinking? I'm thinking probably like I'm thinking probably like a majority decision. I think Garry will have him in a position where he's about to get finished, and then it's like a 10-8 round, but Garry has the other two. So I'm thinking a majority decision or a draw, because I think Garry will hurt him bad. 48-47. Yeah, I could see like one judge giving it a draw though. Canelo hands Garry. Bilal Canelo hands Garry. Yeah. Okay. No. No. I'm picking Garry probably via mid to late finish or a dominant or like majority decision based on a dominant 10-8 round. Also, main event for UFC 223 is a mystery, right? I think they'll probably have Ilya versus Gaethje. Sadly, Ilya's just gonna fucking smoke him out cold. Main event. I don't know what the main. Do you have any? Do you have any info on that? Ah, fucking hell, man. Garry ain't gonna finish shit, but he'll win. No, I think I could see like a knee up the middle, cause like Gary's very rangy, right? He's very um probably Pantoja versus. Do you think they'll make that the main event? They usually try and have Pantoja be like a I know they did it for 301, but I thought that they usually have Pantoja try to be like a co-main. But that was UFC Brazil, and they put all their talent on 300, so they didn't have anything for 301. Um, Probably Pantoja versus. It could do, but I think that they're gonna put another title fight on there too. They'll probably have if he's main event, they'll probably have Harrison versus Nunez as well on there, because I don't think that they're in a position to have just one. Did they really take all my fucking people except for that fat ass in the bathroom? Fuck. Okay, I'm gonna have to let some more people in tonight so I don't die. Maybe Volk versus Lerone, Pantoja co-main. Oh yeah. Volk's still probably gonna fight Lerone. I saw some people bringing up fucking Aljo's name for fighting Volk. No, he's on a one fight win streak. He just lost to Movzar. You put Movzar in there before you put Movzar in there instead. I know he pulled out of his last fight, but I don't give a fuck. Volk, yeah, I guess Volk could do. 2 fights and that's it. Yeah, I know. I fucking flamed him in the Instagram comment section. My buddy already liked my comment. I was like first on that fucking the actual UFC post, and I was like, yeah, fuck off, old man, go retire. Like, sorry, you only like, sorry we beg for more than just 2 fights. Week from the UFC, I know. Why even go live at that fucking point? Movsar's getting stepped over worse than Ankalaev for 3. I know. He has wins over Allen and Aljamain Sterling and Diego Lopez. Like, they're talking about what? Why the fuck is how the fuck did I lose? I literally am not alone. I have somebody in my bathroom, dude. God damn it. I don't know, dude. That shit does piss me off. It's like, yeah, don't let us bother you, Dana. Don't let us fucking bother you. We're only like fans of the sport, you know? Like we're only the only reason the fucking sport still exists at this point. So he's there. He's there. No one in there. Anyone in here? Volk knows he's getting fucked against Movsar. They'll give him Murphy, but I think Murphy wins. I think Volk would beat Murphy, weirdly enough, but I think that Movsar is a tougher matchup. Did you play the new Skate game yet? No, I've seen a lot of clips and I've seen a lot of people talking shit about it and about how bad it is, sadly. Like, a lot of people were telling me that it was not good at all. Like, it's just corporate bullshit, sadly. I did not play it, though. I don't even think my computer can run it right. I need to upgrade my computer. So, I probably could, honestly. It's a 6600 XT and a 2700X, so probably handle it. I don't even think I had 3 people in here. I'm fucked. Yeah, if this guy shows up again. Nah, Murphy knows how to win fights. Volk ain't Prime Volk anymore. Okay, Prime for Prime, Volk beats the fuck out of Lerone and Movzar, in my opinion. The Volk that showed up against Islam in the first fight beats Movzar and Lerone. Oh my god, this ending again? Fuck. I think I'm in a loop. Because it's... No, I would still have that guy. So I just have to play it right with the FEMA guy, and then that Volk is a distant memory. Yeah, I know, but I still think he's really good. I still think that, like, okay, the way he came back against Lopez. The thing is, I didn't like his grappling against Lopez. That's the one thing I didn't like. I don't think he nearly used the grappling as much as he should have. I think he was a little bit scared of Diego's submissions off of his back because I'm pretty sure Diego's got some nasty subs off his back. Yusuf Zalal subs Josh Emmett if Yair could do it. Yeah, I think, yeah. Yeah, so I still have one guy left. Yeah. Just trying to beat the game. I'm trying to get all the endings. There's like 12 endings. I don't think it's a sub. I'm not calling sub for that. But yeah, Yusuf Zalal. I think he TKOs Emmett. I think Emmett's just the same thing over and over again. I think he gets what's it called? Uh you know. Okay, he's still alive, so we're good. Check his ears just to make sure. Yeah, he's good. Yeah, I'd probably say Emmett has one way to win, and I don't think he's gonna get it. His one way to win is just that fucking hook, the hook or the overhand. I just don't think he does it. Just me personally. I think Emmett's good, but I don't think he's top 10. I think he's barely top 15. Like I think he would beat Dan Ige. I think he could beat Patricio Pitbull. I don't think he beats these other talented guys though. You know? I'll let this person in just because we're low on people. She's probably a visitor though. I am not alone. I don't know. Fucking live for 2 fights is fucking pissing me the fuck off though. It's like, where's all the fucking, I don't know, man. I don't even care about the dialogue. Um, man, I didn't think that it was gonna be Dan Hooker versus Arman. I thought it was gonna be like Pimblett Arman or Gaethje Arman, but well, no, I don't think it would have been Gaethje Arman. It would have been Pimblett Gaethje or Pimblett Arman, and then the other guy was gonna get the shot. I gotta test this guy. Uh, eyes. His eyes are normal. What about teeth? I don't fucking like that guy. Yeah, you're fucking done, buddy. Yep, he was a visitor. Knew it. Genius. Called it again. Man. Photo, I guess. Yeah, that is a fucking visitor. What? Oh, okay, I guess he wasn't. I still got the tall guy. The tall guy I know for sure is not a visitor. He's a fucking G. If FEMA comes, I'm fucked, though. If they come and try and take my last guy, then I'm absolutely fucking cooked. I don't know, though. I think Gaethje's getting the shot, sadly. It's fucking no legacy for Ilya involved in that one, though. Oh, another ending. Or no. This is the same fucking ending. God damn it. Collection. So I've got 3 endings so far. I don't know how to get the other ones. There's 10? There's still people I haven't unlocked. Hit continue again. I think I can get probably 2 more endings out of this one. Look at this cat, dude. Isn't he so cool? I don't even need to call nobody. Yeah, man. I mean, Arman Sarukian versus Dan Hooker, folks. That's what we get. But if Dan Hooker somehow wins, which he's not going to win, oh, I gotta see if I still have somebody. I don't even think I have anybody left in the house. I think I might have the one guy in the living room right there. But if not, I'm kind of fucked. If you don't know how this game works, basically you have to have people in other than you in your house to survive when the fucking pale guy comes. Okay, he's here, so we're good. Should we bulk up and accept basically everybody? Anything in the basement worth grabbing? Mushroom. Yeah, man, this is tough. Okay. Somebody's knocking. I don't think I've seen that person before. This motherfucker. I am not letting these motherfuckers in. Fine. Whatever. Belal versus Garry, though, is an interesting one. I wonder if Tapology's already updated this. I really hope they have. Um, let's see if they put it on. I'm not even fucking logged into my Tapology. Oh, they finally added the Gutierrez or Ateba Gautier fight. He's fighting a short notice dude. Treston Vines. Yeah, this is a fucking brutal knockout for Ateba. The guy's I think he's a regional welterweight who lost an LFA, but has since been doing decent. Got to see if they've added Dan Hooker versus Arman Saryukian to the events yet. Doesn't look like it. Not yet, unfortunately. It would be this one. It would be the one on the 22nd, it looks like. JDM versus Islam. There's another fight that got added that I haven't picked yet. Beneil Dariush versus Benoit Saint Denis. I think I'm going to pick Dariush to win by second round knockout, is what I'm getting early. That's just what I get. That's just what I think. So, somebody died, so that means there's a visitor. Okay. Which one of you fucks is a visitor? Okay, he died in here. Where'd my tall guy go? Yep, you're a fucking visitor. What about you? Wait, what? Bitch, I said I need to test you. Yeah, I'm not trusting you. That's just not happening. What about you? I'll leave him alone, I guess. What's up? We got more people joining, it looks like. How y'all doing? Getting subbed by Yair is such a bad look. I know, Yair absolutely has no fucking ground game whatsoever. How the fuck do you get subbed by Yair? Pitbull didn't even... Exactly, Pitbull didn't get fucking triangled out cold. What the fuck was all that? You know? Like, I don't know, dude. Beneil Dariush versus Benoit, though. Interesting fight. Ah, same fucking ending every time, dude. Gotta find another game to play. What do I got on Steam? I got Benoit. I think I picked Dariush early, but when we get closer to the fight, I might switch to Benoit. He's a nice underdog against Ruffy. Yeah, he is. What's up, Eben? What's up, brother? Yeah, I mean, yeah, He's a nice underdog against. Yeah, but Rufy had there's the thing with Rufy is that he was not proven to us. Like, in my opinion, like okay, Rufy. My issue with him, cool. You flatlined Bobby Green. You beat James Lontop barely. Um, and you beat Jamie Malarkey. And I get it, you beat Islam's training opponent or training partner on the Contender Series, but I'm not fucking convinced of that. Like, I don't know. Um, but those 3-0 in the UFC is just not enough for me to really like. I should have. Yeah, people forget, man. Dariush is gonna beat Benoit Saint Denis and send him back into irrelevance, and then he's gonna sit out and fight a number one contenders fight and lose in fucking humiliating fashion. This is what Dariush does. True. True. Dude, remember when we thought Dariush or Gamrot was the answer to Islam? Like, there's so many people saying that. It was fucking insane. Yeah, big underdog against Mauricio. He wasn't that big of an underdog, was he? How much of an underdog? No, he was a favorite. It looked. Or wait, no. I have to go to Benoit's to see what he was. He was a plus 135. So it was an insane underdog, but he definitely was. I think the sentiment people had is they saw the Prepelec fight from Benoit. And, like, yes, he subbed Prepelec. Yes, correct. However, Prepelec was landing on him in that fight, which was not a good look. And it's like, if he's going to land on you, imagine what Mauricio's going to do to you. It was kind of the fan sentiment, I believe. So I'll just do new game because I think I'm in a loop on this current run that I'm on. Yeah, it was definitely an interesting thing. I legit thought Dariush would give Islam a tough fight. I thought he'd stop his takedowns and get a good KO or probably lose a robbery, but turns out Dariush ain't got a chin. Yeah, that is the case. That is exactly what ended up happening actually. I thought it was going to be a Gamrot to do it because Gamrot originally, people forget, man, UFC 294, he was supposed to step up, but the fucking greedy UFC just wanted to sell the fucking Volkanovski rematch, so they ruined Volk's legacy by making him fucking step in there. I know they didn't make him, and I know Volk had every option to take that fight, but his fucking management in the UFC seriously need to fucking. What the fuck was that, man? Gamrot was literally the backup, and they were just like, yeah, fuck you, Gamrot. So yeah, Dariush chinned by Oliveira and Gamrot or not Gamrot, Arman back to back. Then he goes in and beats Moicano, I guess. I like Dariush though. I think he's a really nice guy. I think he's pretty cool. I just get frustrated with a lot of his. I guess we'll play the Master Chief Collection, right? I've only got Combat Evolved downloaded right now. Or we could do Inscription. No, I don't know. I don't know what game I want to play right now. Looking at people's teeth, yeah. Saw a video on it and fell asleep because nothing was happening. Oh, I actually know how to make this game interesting. So I'm gonna skip most of the dialogue because I'm sorry, I can't be bothered sometimes with the dialogue. Um, it's kind of a slow-paced game at first, but then it picks up. It does pick up steam. So I've gotten 3 endings so far. I'm trying to get the other 7. I don't know if I'll go for all 7, but you know. This guy basically, yeah, my buddy works at a brewery, and beers wipe your energy if you have nothing else to do during the day. Hold up, I was playing. If you're playing MCC, I can hop on. No, I only have Combat Evolved installed. Um, so unfortunately, I don't think I'll be playing it. I loved Combat Evolved. Don't get me wrong, really good game. I played it a little earlier and I got burnt out on it pretty fast. I'd probably play like 3 if I were to download it. But if I download it, I will fucking lose all my internet bandwidth and you guys will not be able to hear me, unfortunately. So I think I'm gonna stick to this for now. But eventually we got to do that for sure. We got to run some what's it called? So there's some people who are guaranteed to be visitors and some people who are guaranteed to not. Like this bitch is always going to be a visitor and I'll show you what happens Um, she is. I don't think she's ever a visitor. And I don't think the tall guy's ever a visitor because I've never had them test positive for any of the tests. So, um, but that one bitch, I'll show you. She is she is always a visitor. I'll show you right now. So go into here, pop in, give her a good old test. Uh, she always fails the eye test, but and I think the teeth test, they're too perfect is what it's supposed to be. So she's a visitor. Yeah. So if they're a visitor, they'll die like this with some censored out shit, and but if they're not a visitor, they'll just their corpse will be in bags. That's how you find out if they're not a visitor. I don't think this bitch ever tests positive for being a visitor though, even though her teeth are weird. You know, that's that. And then this guy in here, he's never a visitor, I don't think. I've never once had him test positive for any of the things. So, I know these two are locks, but oh, Eben, did you see Garry versus Belal got made? Why not Usman versus fucking Belal? Bad blood matchup, man. Come on. Fucking pisses me off. Sorry, old man, we want you to run your fucking company. This guy I don't think ever is a visitor. I've never had him test. So, this guy too, I'm pretty sure he's never a visitor. So we're getting lucky so far. I think the one couple can be a visitor, though. I'm not 100% sure. We'll test them tomorrow, though. You ever played Outlast? Yeah, I fucking loved Outlast. It literally made me fucking shit my pants multiple times. Oh, somebody died, so we have a visitor in here. And my immediate guess... So, that's what it looks like if they're not a visitor. The trash bags. I don't trust this guy. I'm just gonna fucking straight up... Yep, he was a visitor. There you go. Saw your vid talking about Arman versus Hooker. Yeah, Belal versus Garry is a matchup that just got made as well. Dana White went live for only 2 fights, by the way. I think that guy's fine. But yeah, Belal versus Garry is, I guess, pound for pound, who's the most hated right now. You know, whoever wins is gonna get praise for knocking the other one out or beating the other one badly. So I'm not alone, bitch. Go away. So. Yeah, Belal versus Garry. I think Gary's gonna win, or it's gonna be a very close fight. Um, my initial prediction was that I think that Belal is gonna get hurt badly in one of the rounds, and Gary's gonna win a majority decision with one judge giving it a 10-8. Oh, we have a visitor. Fuck. Okay. I bet you it's the fucking. Hold on. There's nobody in here. I think I'm gonna be the only one picking Hooker, to be honest. And yes, it's a completely biased pick. I think Hooker can win. I don't. I think a majority of the initial fight news reaction is, oh, Hooker's fucked because of the grappling. But dude was having success in the grappling against Gamrot. Yep, she's a fucking visitor. Cool. There you go. Um. Yeah. However, I think Dan can win that. I think he can win. I think if he wins, it's going to be like a close split decision though. It's gonna this fight, in my opinion, is going to start the. It's going to be one of those fights that starts another debate of damage-based scoring. Can't bring myself to play Outlast. I love not having to only run and hide as my only option to horror. Yeah, exactly. I like being able to fight back. That's why I like this one. It's because you can actually shoot the enemy. But I don't want it to be too ridiculously overpowered because then it's like there's nothing to fear. That's why Alien Isolation was such a good example is because you get your what's it called? shotgun or whatever, or you get the flamethrower, and then yeah, I'll let this fucking motherfucker in. I feel like Armin's gonna be better on the feet, and Hooker will look better on the ground than expected. Wait, so okay, so you think that Armin is gonna look better on the feet than we initially think, but and Hooker will do the same, but with the grappling? I could see that. I don't think necessarily Armin's gonna um, what's it called? I don't think Armin is gonna look amazing on the feet. I think he'll look better than we think, but I don't. I also feel the same about the grappling and Hooker. But I think I'm expecting Armin to be okay on the feet. Um, but I think he will get outstruck. Gamrot was fighting dumb against Hooker. Armin will do Hooker just like he did Yoel Alvarez. You think so? I mean, it could do. Could do. Very well could do. This bitch already knows a visitor, but I just wanted the cat, so. They took my one guy, dude. Fuck. She's still here, which is good. I know she's not a visitor. She's chilling. Yeah, I think that I think it's gonna be a clear win for Armin, but I think it's gonna spark the debate of damage-based scoring. Like I think that it's gonna be one of those fights where it's like, yeah, Hooker did land better though in those rounds, but Armin still got the takedowns. It's gonna spark one of those fucking controversies of oh well, do we value damage more than control time? I I do. I think we do. I don't know. We'll see though. This fucking guy, dude. I'm not alone. I literally have a fucking some fucking goth bitch in my fucking thing. Armin should go arm bars on Hooker. Uh that man has some compromised arms. Yeah, with Islam getting the Kimura on him and making him verbally tap. Yeah, fucking he should go for armbar. I think he should also look for Kimuras as well. He's been doing a lot of grappling and shit, so it's literally just going to be a grapple fest from Armin. I don't mind that though. I'll let this guy in. He looks like a sheriff. No, I'm not kicking nobody out. Fuck off. No one else is coming tonight. Yeah, I think it's if it's gonna be a submission, I think it's gonna be a limb-based submission. I don't see like a triangle for Armin. I don't see like an arm triangle or like a triangle off of his back. I see a armbar or Kimura or I weirdly enough don't even see leg lock though. I don't even see that for Armin. It's gonna be something arm-based, like you were saying. I agree with that. It's gonna be an arm-based submission, and there might be some controversy about the stoppage, in my opinion. So we'll see, though. I mean, we'll see. Oh yeah, let this guy in. I need to test this guy. No, he's fine. His teeth might be the issue. Photo. I have a feeling he's. Oh, he wasn't. Whoops. Oopsies. Yeah, that Armin or not Armin, Dan Hooker does have some compromise. I'm pretty sure a majority of his losses via sub have all been through like arm bars. I think Kimura. Mm, no, actually, it looks like his only submission lost in the UFC looks like Kimura to Islam. He's lost via finish to Arnold Allen, Mike Chandler, and Edson Barboza. And then on the regional scene, he got choked out. CKB though. I just get a feeling an arm-related sub on Hooker must be the priority. Dan Hooker is a dog, so he let it snap. That's easy path Armin can take. I agree. However, there's that controversy with the Islam. Oh, then like Giuliano's name is literally no verbal taps, right? Because of that, and I believe also the stoppage with the fucking was it the Walter Walker versus like it wasn't Waldo Cortez Acosta. It was like Jamal Pogues or some shit. Or some no, or it was Austin Lane or some shit. I don't know. Yeah, I think that Hooker might tap, but I also have this feeling that he won't tap. I or no, I have this feeling that he will tap, or he might verbally submit. He might like scream like he did against Islam. Because with Islam, he literally fucking screamed, and they were like, "Oh shit, we got to stop this shit." So, you know, it's what it is. Yeah, the ones who didn't pull out. What you mean? Are you talking about Dan Hooker? Damn, he was really supposed to fight Bobby Green before he fought Gamrot. What? Damn. Arm related. Arm related submission. Could see it for sure. This one's a fucking visitor for sure. Hooker won't tap. Let out or he'll let out a blood curdling scream before he taps. Dog mentality. That's true, but they will stop it if he screams. Because something as there is something uh a technical verbal tap. Walter Walker subbed one of the Tafa's bros, Junior Tafa. Or who was it that he fucking leg locked and then they fucking screamed and they stopped it? Was that one of the Tafa bros? Was it really? Hey, what's up? Lube Insider. That sounds like something weird. Mark my words, Marab will be beating Corey. 100%. 100%. I'd if I did like parlays, I do fucking prize picks is my thing. But if I did parlays like with money lines, I'd put like my entire house on fucking Marab beating Corey. Corey is Corey's I like Corey, but there's just realities that we live in, and what's his face? Marab losing to Corey is just not. That's just not happening. Yeah, Marab is probably just gonna like fucking Junior Tafa. Dude screamed and ended the fight and got salty about it. Yeah, I mean um there is a thing to be said with that. I feel like if you scream, a lot of the times the ref is gonna just be like, "Yo, dude, if you're screaming, I'm assuming you're submitting." A lot of in BJJ tournaments, there's been guys who are like, "Oh, wait, hold on a second." They'll literally just say that, and then it gets declared an official submission because you can't say, "Give me a second," because it's like seen as you're conceding the fight. So I don't know, man. I think if you scream though, they should stop it. Why the fuck are these three here? Okay, his eyes are good. What about you? I think this guy's a visitor. No, he wasn't. He just had bloodshot. Corey ain't a killer anymore. Nerdhagen will overanalyze and yeah, get taken down over and over again. I agree. Nerdhagen is he's not beating him, sadly. Nerdhagen doesn't really have a path to victory. Like his okay, if you're picking Corey, you're picking him via finish, right? If you're picking Corey, you're picking him via finish, and you're expecting that finish to either come from a leg lock because he just did that to Davison Figueiredo or flying knee. Those are the only two outcomes he can win by finish, in my opinion. So there's that. I'll let this guy in. Yeah, Corey just ain't a killer no more. He's just gonna overanalyze the fucking blah 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 and just. I wrote in my diary from Sun Tzu. Sun Tzu said that you have to flying knee Frankie Edgar. Fucking on Joe Rogan and whatnot. Sun Tzu said that you're supposed to switch stances at range against Umar and get taken down every single time and then reverse it a little bit. Corey got robbed by Dillashaw and murked by Peter Yan. Exactly. I mean, yeah, he would have been able to finish, in my opinion, um, TJ if he wasn't fucking stupid. I thought that, because TJ had a fucked up shoulder at that point, right? He also had a fucked up shoulder, right? Oh, somebody died. That means we got a fucking visitor in here. Is it you? Yeah, it's him. No, it wasn't him. Oops. I do look forward to the UFC spamming flying. Yeah, they're gonna replay that on the fucking thing, huh? They're gonna just replay it a million times. No respect for their legends whatsoever. Yeah. That guy's a fucking visitor. Yeah. I don't think this guy's a visitor. I think he's just chilling in the tub. Yeah, he's normal. Yeah, they're gonna spam that on the replays for the promo. Just fucking Frankie Edgar getting flying kneed out cold. I wonder how they're gonna promote Zahabi though, because they're gonna have to show the fight with Aldo. But everybody knows what happened in that third round. You know what I'm saying? Am I still crazy for thinking Aldo won his last two fights? Okay. I think I still have two people left. Do y'all fuck with seaweed? I do. You know? Nerdhagen. Prime Corey Sandhagen was a marauder. Who did Corey beat? Honestly, I'm sorry, but he beat Davison Figueiredo recently. Corey the Sandman Sandhagen. He's 11-4 in the UFC. He lost to Umar, Peter Yan, TJ, Aljo, and Jamal Emmers on the regional scene at LFA. Zahabi didn't get KO'd in round 3 against Aldo. Recovery 100, literally, dude. That shit pissed me off. Like that soccer kick, those Brazilians can kick fucking lethally, right? So, I don't know how he fucking survived that at all. But, where's all my people at? Am I missing literally everyone? What about the dude in the tub? He's not even here. I'm fucked if the dude comes tonight. GG's, man. They took everybody. Temporarily sends you to Mushroom Land. Don't know what the fuck that means. Corey didn't even... I don't know. Corey's wins are kind of mid. What I hated... Ilya versus Max 2. Patty versus Gaethje. They might do that. No, if anything, they're going to give Gaethje the shot and make Patty versus Max, I would say. Because Max, to get a rematch with, to not only get a title shot, needs another win, but also to get a rematch with Ilya might need another 2 wins. So we'll see though. I mean, they could do that. We'll just have to see though. Paddy versus Gaethje, they could do that. I don't know, man. Max could spin the narrative that he was weight trained, and that's the only reason why he got knocked out. But I think Ilya sleeps him again if they fight. Sadly, we'll see though. It's interesting. Lightweight's interesting. I feel like there's obvious matchups that need to be made, and they're just not being made. We'll see though. Paddy versus Gaethje. I like Paddy versus Gaethje. I think Pimblett would shoot on him and fucking sub him immediately. I think Paddy could win against Max too. I don't know. He's low-key more deserving. I agree. It's just the fact that in my opinion, um um it's just the fact that he's already lost to Ilya that they won't book him again, you know? Honestly, Gamrot makes a really good case if he beats Oliveira because he has a win over Arman. So they might just book Gamrot versus Ilya in December. Um, you know, because he's got that win over Arman. I know it's a super close fight, but you know. All right, man, gotta get some shit down, so I'm gonna be away. Let me know when we can run some Master Chief Collection. Have a good rest of your stream. Thank you, I appreciate it, man. Thanks for stopping by and chatting. I appreciate everybody who does. It's awesome. I love doing it. Yeah. Who knows though? We gotta figure out what's left for Oliveira if he beats Gamrot. You know. Gamrot, man, Gamrot. Uh-oh. Think I got a different ending, guys. Am I cooked? Just the schizo mode. Do I nail down the front door too? Oh, hmm. New ending. Can't believe Belal versus Garry got made. Why not Belal versus Usman, dude? Winner gets a title shot. Where the fuck is Shavkat? I know he's been injured, but damn, we need a fight announcement. Just announce his fight in January. You know what I'm saying? So what ending was that? Oh, cool. I think I got the good ending. Fucking sweet, dude. Damn. Well, now what game do I play? Don't even know at this point. I'm not necessarily feeling horror. We'll see though. Damn. Okay, has Tapology updated this yet so I can actually put my fucking predictions in for UFC Qatar, I believe it is. UFC Qatar. Should just be barely after UFC 322, I want to say. They still haven't updated it, man. What the hell? Tapology needs to quit slacking, brother. Damn. I want to be able to make the prediction for it. I like having my predictions in and everything already. So it looks like they haven't gotten that. Benavidez versus Yard. So they already have the UFC Fight Night. Um, it looks like the would that be the last card of the year? Let me check because I don't. I'm pretty sure the last card of the year is the 13th of December. UFC don't even have it fucking announced yet, but looks like the Tapology does. Royval versus Cop, Lucindo versus Jillian Robertson, Jamie Lynn Horth is on the card, Cesar Almeida's on the card against Mikhail Alexeichik's brother, Alan Fry versus something. Sean Sharp versus Asplund. Asplund probably wins that. Yeah, man. What y'all think? What y'all think? Damn. So it looks like this weekend is Ankalaev Pereira 2. Oliveira Gamrot is the week after. The week after that is DeRitter Allen. Gon Aspinall is the week after that. The week after that is Onama versus Garcia. Then it's Brown versus Bonfim. Then it's Della Maddalena versus Makachev. And then after that, we have a card. So it looks like for the next 8. It looks like for the next 8 weeks, we will not be missing a single UFC event. It's all consecutive for the next 8 weeks. Um, I don't know about Royval versus Cop necessarily. If that's the because that one looks like it's in December. It's on December 13th. I don't think they have a card that would be a week like December 5th. So it looks like we'll miss a week after the UFC Qatar. Dude, the UFC's fucking website doesn't even have it official on the UFC Qatar, but their Instagram does. What the fuck? Is that Qatar card the best fight night of the year? Could be. It very well could be, but the issue with it is that it the UFC Paris card we had this year, I think only like 2 fights went to decision. There was a lot of fights where it was they ended in a finish, right? But they weren't eventful finishes. So a lot of people just saw the pure finishes and the amount of finishes, you know, and they were like, "Oh my gosh, this is such a fucking great fight." Like this is such a great fight card, greatest fight card of all time. I even saw some people saying. So Qatar could, but you're just gonna have these fucking brain dead people who think that the Paris card was better because there was more finishes on it and whatnot. So gotta go on X. I want to see if there's any other announcements that Dana didn't fucking announce. Because you know how he loves to only announce like title eliminators, high ranked matchup, blah blah blah, and everything, right? Um, Patty is trending. So the UFC, yeah. So is that's co-main. Garry versus Belal Muhammad is a co-main. However, is it 5 rounds is what I'm wondering. That's also why I want to see it on Tapology. But yeah, I don't think the Qatar card is. I think it could be one of the greatest fight nights of the year. I just don't know in terms of name value. I could go check it real quick, but I'm not 100% sure if it has the name value. Because it has so far. If we go on its Tapology, what is officially announced on Tapology at least, Sual Mabayev versus Alex Perez. Then we'll also that's a banger fight, ranked matchup. Gazia versus Spivak, great matchup. Hermanson versus Oralby. Kakera versus some guy from the Contender Series. It looks like Lima versus Daniel Marcos. Some unranked heavyweights making their debuts. So, and then it has Garry, Belal, and then it has Hooker Arman. So it could be. It could be. It has the name value to do it, and the fights have the potential to definitely live up to the expectations. But it just depends on, in my opinion, Bilal's game plan, in my opinion, Arman's game plan. Because if they just want to fucking stink it up in the main and co-main, they fucking absolutely can. But I think Arman won't because he knows that he's already on thin ice with the UFC. I think he knows that even if he wins this, but it's boring as fuck, I think the UFC will sideline him for the winner of Gamrot Oliveira. Or Gamrot if he wins. Oliveira doesn't get a title shot if he loses. But Gamrot could because he has a win over Arman. You know, they might sideline him if he has a fucking shitty performance. I think that's a hot take, but I think I'm willing to stand by it. I think if he has an app like a proper snoozer, like Silva versus Maya level of snoozer, but with the grappling, I think they will sideline him. Yeah, name value's not enough. The fight needs to be entertained. Exactly, exactly. Like if Hooker has a fucking if no if Arman goes out there and just wet blankets him like Hamzat versus DDP, I think the UFC will probably give him a title shot, but they'll definitely do something in the sense of like they'll try and fuck with him. They'll try and punish him somehow. Whether that be he gets it after Gamrot, maybe like if he gets it like if Gamrot wins in fucking spectacular fashion, I think they'd leapfrog him because Gamrot technically has a win over Arman, and then I think they'd make Arman wait out, and they're like, oh, "Are you really willing to wait out?" And I wonder what Guru thinks of all of this because I knew Dan Hooker versus Arman Saryukian was um, a bad blood matchup, and the fight was always there to be made. Correct, right? But I didn't see them making that. I thought that they would throw Pimblett in there. I thought that they would throw Gaethje in there. I thought that they would throw. I just didn't see it being Dan Hooker. I knew it was a possibility, but I just didn't think the UFC would do it that way. But I like the fight. I want to see it be competitive. I think it might be competitive for a little bit, and then I think the first round's going to be a little competitive, and then I think it's just going to be one-way traffic for Arman Saryukian, as I think what I'm going to predict. I like that. I like that fucking analogy, one-way traffic, because there is fights where it's like it will be that way. It's either like Hamzat Chimaev versus DDP. It was like once Hamzat got his takedown and started trusting in his cardio more, one-way traffic for the rest of the fucking fight. Guru's probably just gonna be happy Arman is fighting for once. True, true. 18 months of inactivity. Actually, it'll be 19 by the time he steps in. I think 19 or 20. It'll almost be 2 years of inactivity for Arman Saryukian, and he's finally getting back in there against Dan Hooker, who's in my opinion a legitimate contender. He has some losses, yes, but I do think that he's a legitimate contender right now. And I think honestly, it doesn't even Arman Saryukian doesn't even need to have a top ranked number one contender. He doesn't need to go in there and fight. Um, like if situation plays out differently, right? If Oliveira um and Gamrot, if that fight had already happened and then they were just gonna reap and just book them, I don't think you even give him that fight. You can literally give him almost any ranked matchup as long as they're ranked and he wins. You can just be like, all right, cool, he got his title shot. He just needs an active win after pulling out like that. So yeah, I want to say, hmm, Arman versus Hooker, man, this is a tough fight because I think that Arman is good, but I feel like it should be a no-brainer. But there's something telling me about Dan Hooker, like he's gonna put up a good fight. Dan Hooker is tough. I just think that fucking Arman Saryukian is so much more of a tank at lightweight, dude. Yeah. Belal Muhammad versus Ian Garry. That's the matchup I did not fucking see coming from a million miles away. Garry versus Belal. I thought that they would have done Garry versus literally anyone else almost, in my opinion. Like, go to rankings real quick. Hey Jamie, can you pull that shit up, please? Like, I thought that they were gonna do Garry versus Buckley or Garry versus Brady. I thought they were gonna do the Brady fight because both guys had mentioned it, but I think Brady's probably waiting for Shavkat Rakhmonov, or he might try and sit out for a title shot, low key. So we'll see. We'll see, man. Yeah, Garry versus Morales. Even I was thinking. What's up, Shedhead? What's up, brother? How you been? You see the fight announcements? Arman's finally getting back in there after fucking 18 months of no fighting since UFC 300, which felt like 8 years ago at this point. It's good to see him back in there against Dan Hooker. I'm probably leaning Arman Saryukian. Also, Belal versus Garry is fucking crazy. I was just talking about how you could have done Garry versus Buck versus Cuck, Garry versus Brady. I thought is the one they were gonna do, but no, they give him a number one contenders fight. Yeah, it was only those two. Yep. Dana White couldn't be bothered to actually announce real fights. We're just too much of a fucking bother to him. God forbid you want to know when Joshua Van versus Pantoja is. God forbid you want to know when Gaethje's going to be back in there, or Pimblett's going to be back in there, or like almost anybody at fucking lightweight. Rare Cheddar Cook sighting? What the? Why is he Cheddar Cook? Come on. The battle of the two most hated welterweight. Literally, dude. The winner's gonna fucking. That's gonna be interesting. I think I'm picking Garry to finish him. Belal did take a shit ton of damage against JDM. I do think that Garry probably knee up the middle. I'm calling, or maybe even head kick. I think Gary's just way too rangy for him, and I think his grappling is fucking improved so much that I don't know if like if Leon can get you at the end of the fifth round, fucking almost finished. I think Garry can do that too. I think Garry would fucking drop some out. Like I feel like if you put Garry in that position against Belal that Leon had him in, I think Garry finishes it because I think Garry would understand the implications of it. But yeah, what's up, Cheddahead? How you doing, man? Yeah, it was only those two fights. Unfortunately, we're just too much of a fucking bother to Dana White. He can't bother to be announcing the flyweight title fight. You can't announce that. That would make too much sense. Um, Anything with Volkanovski in December, nah, fuck you guys. You don't get that. Fucking dumb idiots. You think that he actually gives a fuck about you? Um, yeah, no. Dana White does not fucking care about any of us as fans, even though I buy the pay-per-views. I actually do buy the pay-per-views if they're good. Otherwise, I didn't buy 319, I don't think. I think I sat that one out. Fucking thankfully. Yeah, no Pantoja announcement. No Volkanovski announcement. I think he's probably saving it for another time when he'll announce it. Like he'll probably save it so that he can be like, okay, double two title fights, fucking end of the year card, fucking Pantoja versus Van, Volkanovski versus Murphy. I think that's what he's trying to do, but still, it's just like, dude, can you just fucking announce it already? Let's just get this year over with, so we can focus on Paramount next year, so we can kind of have an idea of what the fuck is going on. You know what I'm saying? I want to know what's going on with the first card of the year next year. It's getting to that point of the year where the year's about to be over. You know what I'm saying? I want to know these matchups. I want to know what's going on in that January card. The numbered event because you can't call them pay-per-views and I'm still going to fucking call them pay-per-views even though they're not. I want to see the quality of card that we are going to be getting for this Paramount deal. Because January cards are typically the weakest, because a lot of people don't want to be going through their training camp right during Christmas. So there's not a lot of, you know, I don't know. We'll see though. I want to see the quality of at least the January. I know it's probably going to be a little bit weak, but I want to see. I want to see. I want to start seeing what their because usually their March cards are the biggest. I'm pretty sure because March was UFC 300, right? Or no, April. April's their fucking biggest card. So I want to see what the April card looks like next year. Obviously not right now because it's unrealistic to expect that, but that and dude, the White House card, if they're actually doing that, shit, man. You already know that's going to be a banger. I did a video talking about it. I haven't released it yet. I still got to edit it. But I did a video talking about all the matchups they should put on the UFC White House card. Get Brandon Royval on there. Get O'Malley versus Sandhagen after Sandhagen loses. I mean, if he wins, then you can't do that. But O'Malley versus Sandhagen when Sandhagen loses to Marab, that's a fucking no-brainer. You get Aljamain Sterling versus Arnold Allen on there. You get Gaethje versus Dan Hooker on there. Unless if Hooker wins, they might try and argue him for a title shot, I guess. You get Sean Brady on there. That's a no fucking brainer. And Buckley. Get Buckley on there. Get Covington on there. Give Covington a Daniel Rodriguez. I think that's the only fight he'll take. Is because he knows D-Rod's kind of washed like him. Get Strickland on there. You have to have Strickland on there. Maybe a Mavov rematch if a Mavov loses to Chimaev. Jamal Hill needs to be on there. Khalil Roundtree needs to be on there. Reyes needs to be on there. So, who do you have for Khalil versus Yuri? I've got Yuri brutal second round or third round finish. Because, well, Khalil Roundtree looks really good against people like Jamal Hill. He wins against Anthony Smith, and he's hurting these people and everything. That's a very technical battle. That's calm and I wouldn't say low pace, but it's not like Yuri has this. I'm in your fucking face. I'm bullying you. I'm pushing you up against the cage. I'm gonna start fucking beating the shit out of you. He has that bully mentality and style. And I think if Khalil gets pushed with that, I think Khalil's gonna fucking break. We saw Pereira do it in the fourth round. If shit gets hectic and the pace starts to pick up, I think we see one of the most brutal, and also the scar tissue. He still wasn't even healed up for the Jamal Hill fight. He still had some marks on his face from Alex Pereira putting that generational beat down on him. I think Yuri's going to break his face, quite literally, smash his skull, smashed orbital, smashed nose, either doctor stoppage or just fucking brutal TKO up against the fence. Chimichangas, noodly chimichangas. Yes, I think probably yeah. But yeah, I think it's gonna be a fucking brutal TKO for Yuri Prohaska. I think it's literally gonna be something like how people have been describing Khalil Roundtree on TikTok. I think it's gonna be reversed, but for Yuri. Like people are like, dude, he beats people up like he's Batman. He beats people up like they owe him money. It's like, no, I think Yuri's actually going to fucking just absolutely clobber his fucking face. Like I think it's going to be one of the most violent things we've ever seen, and I can't fucking wait. I don't hate Khalil though. I'm not going on this passionate rant because I hate Khalil. I think Khalil's cool. I think he's a very technical fighter. I was mad that he beat Jamal Hill, but shit happens. Um, I think it's gonna be one of the most brutal fucking TKOs up against the fit. Like it's gonna be on the level of the Pereira one, but it's gonna be like you're gonna see his legs proper buckle, and you're gonna see like, I think you're actually gonna see the ref kind of wince a little bit at it. But it's like he'll be fighting back before the last punch just enough that the ref can't stop it. So, hmm. I'm actually having seaweed right now, Chris EJ. It's pretty good. So yeah, I think we're gonna see a brutal finish for Yuri Prohaska. Um, Khalil could win it though. He's got nasty low kicks. That's a weakness of Yuri's, it seems. Rakic was doing it early. Pereira compromised him completely with it. But yeah. Khalil versus Yuri. I've got Yuri. I also think Yuri's gonna look a lot bigger than him. Is it just me? Seaweed, yeah. It's pretty good. Um, it is the thing of like, do you guys have this thing where you envision Yuri a lot bigger than he actually is? Like, he's a fucking massive 205er, but then sometimes when he gets in there with Jamal Hill, I'm like, oh, he's actually not that much bigger than him. Don't eat that? No, I'm eating it right now. It's actually really good. Mm, why not? It's really good. Mm, yummy. Yummers. I find a new fucking game to play. So I beat this one. So, yeah, I think Pfeiffer will probably beat Abbas Magomedov. Abbas will probably gas like he normally does in the third round, and Pfeiffer's gonna be beating on him. I'm gonna call a body shot TKO crumple up against the fence, and I'm gonna call for what's the other one that's on there? Zalal versus Emmett. I'm gonna call Zalal third round TKO, and I'm gonna call Yuri second or third round TKO. And I'm going to call Marab 50-45 or 49-46. And then I'm going to call Pereira round 3 TKO. That is my predictions for the main card. I will actually go through my entire predictions. I have Veronica Hardy decision, Razim Brahimaj decision, Soriano decision, Patchy Mix decision, Chassant decision, Juseng Yu TKO in the first, Basharat decision, Sabajian decision, Gutier TKO in the first round. I feel like we're gonna see a very, very, very violent card. I think the prelims are gonna be a bit slow, and I think the main card is just gonna be fucking pure violence, and I can't fucking wait for it. Ugh. Why can't I eat seaweed? Why not? Outer Wilds? That looks like a fun game. I think I'm good though. Um, yeah, I do have Gutier though. Imagine if it was an upset though. Imagine if fucking what's his face just fucking sleeps Gutier. He won't, but that would fucking suck, dude. That would literally be the parlay killer, you know. I just hope Gutier doesn't go in hesitant because he's like, oh, it's a short notice opponent who's decent on the regional scene, even though he lost his LFA debut, doesn't have a win on LFA at all. But I don't. I just hope that he's not too hesitant in that fight. I think he should just go out there knowing that this is Ozzy Diaz basically. This is basically my opponent but worse. Because I think the dude was a welterweight moving up on short notice. The UFC gave him the call. They'll probably give him another fight too. Even if he loses this one, which he will. But I fuck with the balls, like the balls on the guy. Like that is some serious cojones to fucking be stepping up like that and taking that short notice fight against Gautier, who's basically middleweight in Ganu. Um, just knowing you're probably gonna be slept out cold. But hey, man, if what's his face? I forgot his name already. His name's like Trevon Treston Viles. If he wins somehow, which I don't think he will, everything I know about the sport is just fucking goes out the window, dude. Everything I know about the sport goes out the window if Treston Viles sleeps Ateba Gautier. So we'll see though. Chrissy, why do you just pop in and say two words and then leave? Why must you do this to me? I'm actually surprised that Guru isn't live right now. I thought he would have gotten the news, and his whole thing has been shitting on Arman Suryukian for not taking a fight. I DM'd him, because he's accepted me on Instagram. I DM'd him about it, which I know he's not always on his thing, but he's probably got hundreds of people fucking DMing him. Hey, dude, fat fuck finally got a fucking fight. The fat fuck who fucking twisted his back trying to show off for Nina Drama. That fat fuck finally got a fucking fight after 18 months of sitting out. That fucking obese lard fucking piece of shit who posts him eating Raisin Canes, fucking $800 worth of Raisin Canes. That fucking fat ugly slob who somehow has a good physique finally got a fight, and he's probably gonna win. The UFC just announced it, so I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you guys think of that fucking fat ugly fucking piece of shit, fucking annoying. Look at me. I just keep stuffing my fucking face on Instagram and expect a title shot. What do you know about the guy fighting uh Patchy Mix? Is he decent? He is decent. So he's from Cage Warriors. Or no, not Cage Warriors. He's from KSW, I believe. Yeah. So the guy is oh shit, hold on. How do I go to his Tapology? I'm fucking stupid. So, in in KSW, which you I'm assuming you know KSW as a legitimate promotion outside the UFC, because KSW is basically like it's a better, in my opinion, this is how I would describe it to people. It's a more high level version of LFA, but in Europe. That is how I would describe it. He became a champion, had a draw, then beat another guy, then guillotined another guy. He's pretty good. If you look at the names that he has on his resume and their records, and I don't know too much about the European regional scene, but he's beaten, from what I do know, he's beaten some pretty fucking good people. Like he's beaten some pretty solid people who are like actually pretty solid and talented. I don't think I've watched too much tape on him. I've just seen the names and whatnot, but he apparently he is really good. I just don't think he's on Mix's level. I think he's Mix has a lot of fucking solid wins, dude. He has a lot of solid wins outside the UFC. I know Mix's opponent's better. He lost to Juan Archuleta, who is pretty fucking decent. He beat Kyoji Horiguchi, Magomedov, Raytheon Stotts, who actually, I believe Raytheon Stotts was the guy that got finished by Marab back on the regional scene. Yeah, he got spinning back fist KO'd, and that's what got Marab signed to the UFC. And then he also beat Magomedov again, and Magomedov has actually beaten Peter Yan back in the early days before Peter Yan made it to the UFC. So he's got really legit wins, and it's just I don't. KSW isn't quite on UFC's level, and I know Patchy Mix technically hasn't won in the UFC yet, but I think a lot of the people that he beat in Bellator could be decent in the UFC. Whereas I'm not sure about um, the guys who Jacob will. How do you say it? Jacob. Willax. Jacob Willax. So I don't. I think I would if you're betting and that's what you're asking, I think he is decent. If you're betting on this, I'd leave this fight out because I don't know if Patchy Mix is going to look how he did against Mario Batista. Me personally, I'm going to assume no. I think he's going to look better. He's got his UFC jitters off of him. If anything, the other guy's going to have the UFC jitters. You know, so I would say I'd leave this one out if I'm just advising you. But if anybody, if you're like, no, I'm putting this one in my parlay, I would lean towards Patchy Mix because Patchy Mix is kind of like a bantamweight Oliveira is how he's been described. I haven't watched too many of his fights. I think I actually missed his fight against Mario Batista. I don't remember too much of it. I think he was swinging on, or like he was basically very stationary and didn't look very good against Mario Batista. He was kind of getting beat up by him. However, he's been described to me as a bantamweight Oliveira. So, kind of catch you in a submission guillotine type shit. So, yeah, I would say I'd leave it out of the parlays if you're doing that. But however, if you're not worried about parlays, or if you don't care and you're like, I just want something to maybe spike my odds up a little bit, I would not go with Jacob Willax. I would go with Patchy Mix because I think Patchy Mix is a lot better. He's a plus. He's a plus, or he's a minus 250 favorite to beat him. So if you want to take the risk and get Jacob on your parlay, Willax, I would assume he's probably like a plus 200 underdog. Yes, he is a plus 200 underdog. So if he does end up beating him, that could that could be good for your parlay. But I personally am leaning towards Patchy Mix decision or late round submission. So hope that helped you out, MMA Cam Hassel. Um, that's my interpretation of the whole fight. So yeah, um, great fight though. I hope it's entertaining. I can't wait for this weekend. I know it's gonna be violence, and dude, I've been starved of my fucking violence recently, and it's fucking pissing me off. It's been a while since we've actually gotten a really, really, really good fucking violence, man. Cause I can't remember what even happened last week. What was last week? Olberg versus. Well, we had some violence, but I feel like these fights mean more to me. The ones going on this weekend. These fights mean a lot more to me. The outcomes of these fights are just fucking. Ugh, gets me fucking pumped up, dude. So, but I do like what Dana White is doing. It seems to be that he is adding a lot more of these Cage Warrior stars to the UFC. Hopefully, eventually, we do a UFC Warsaw or some shit like that. UFC Poland. Yuri and Yan on there. If Jacob Willax is good, like if he ends up, you know, becoming something in the UFC, put Jacob Willax on there, put Gamrot on there, put Rebecca on there. We could build such a, and then a bunch of guys who are making their debuts. Just have the stacked main card, but do a fight night in Poland. You know, you know what I'm saying? You know, you know, dude. Guru's gotta fucking go live, dude. Not because I don't want to be live anymore. I like being live right now, but I want to see his reaction to the fucking fights that are being made. Okay, I'm calling it right now. I think Guru's gonna call the Ian Garry versus Belal Muhammad fight silly. I think he's gonna be happy that, but also bashful of Arman for taking the Dan Hooker fight. He's like, oh, finally, you fucking took the Dan Hooker fight, or you took a fight finally. I think that's what his reaction's gonna be to that one. So, but I think he's gonna see the Belal versus Garry fight and he's gonna be like, why though? Fucking silly matchmaking. He's gonna be critical of it. Um, I have no mouth and must scream is a game. The adventure plagues you, plunges you into the tortured and hidden past of five humans, delve in their deepest fears, outwit the master computer AM in a game of psychological warfare. Disturbing, compelling. Oh, this is the one where it's like apparently like AI has taken over so good, like their AI is so advanced it took over and enslaved the last five humans alive and just is basically torturing them. That's cool game idea. What do you guys think? What do you guys think about the matchups? I'm disappointed with the quantity of matchups that we got. And I feel like the quality isn't the greatest either, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Only two of them, and they're decent fights, but it's also just kind of like, come on, man. I wanted more. I just wanted more. Ah, man, it's so frustrating. Just wanted more matchups. But, I mean, can't complain, right? Can't complain. Actually, I can, and I fucking will. I hate Dana White right now. Fucking go live to just talk about two fights, main and co-main. Does anybody know? Actually, I do have a really important question. Does anybody know if the Belal Muhammad versus Ian Garry fight is 5 rounds or not? Because I know it's the co-main. I'm pretty sure. But does anybody know if it's 5 rounds? Because I feel like they would try and make that 5 rounds, but they don't typically do that on fight nights. You know what I'm saying? Does anybody know if it's 5 rounds? Come on, Tapology, update the fucking fight night. I still haven't updated it. Fuck. I need to know if that's 5 rounds or not, because that will actually play a role on how I predict the fight. I could see Bilal getting a 3 rounder out of Garry, but I could also see I could see a 5 round being worse for Bilal in a way. This is going to be a war. I just got to know if that's 5 rounds or not. 'Cause I know they've done 5 round co-mains with fight nights before, especially in Saudi. They tried to have Movzar and Whitaker de Ritter 5 rounds. So, of course, what's his face ended up pulling out Movzar, but nobody knows. Damn. I hope it's five. 'Cause I think Garry wins a 5 rounder, but I think he could lose a 3 rounder. The mortuary's assistant. I'm excited though, guys. I'm excited. We're getting some announcements. I just wish that we would have had Pantoja versus Van announced and Volkanovski versus his next contender announced. They'll probably do that they'll probably do it honestly after UFC 320 or 321 is when they'll announce it. What are you guys thinking? I got to hear from you guys. I've been doing a lot of yapping. I want to hear what you guys have to say. And I know my stream, I'm ahead of you guys and whatnot. However, I'm going to use the bathroom, so I'm going to mute my microphone and use the bathroom. And then when I come back, I better see some messages, some questions, or some opinions. So I'll be right back. All right, boys. I'm walking back to my computer right now. I swear. Y'all be slacking in the chat, but it's all right. It's all right. Actually, we gotta make sure my mic is proper unmuted. Yeah, okay, it is. We'll see though. I mean, I just wanted to see some more announcements from Dana. I feel like if I were running the UFC, I know Guru says this all the time, but this is also what I would do. This is just a no-brainer. Big fights deserve press conferences announcing them. Like, can you imagine how sick it would be? You get up on the podium, pretend I'm up on a podium right now. I just got the news that John Jones retired. I'm up on the podium. I've flown out Aspinall and Gone, but they're backstage, so you can't see them. What's up, fight fans? Last night, John Jones gave me a call, said he was retired. He does not feel like he is ready to compete at the highest level anymore. So, for the heavyweight undisputed belt, Tom Aspinall has been promoted to the undisputed heavyweight belt. Obviously, I'd have this shit fucking rehearsed better than it is now. And then I'd be like, his opponent, Cyril Gane, have Cyril Gane walk out. And then I'd fucking, you know, Paddy Pimblett will be taking on number 3 ranked Justin Gaethje. Like I'd be having all these fucking announcements and it'd be fucking awesome and I'd have them walk out, I had them do a face off. I would have media members there ready to ask fucking questions so that people actually give a fuck about the fights. But no, we don't even get that shit no more. Arman Sarukian is going to be taking on number 6 ranked Dan Hooker. The winner of this will fight for the belt. You know what I'm saying? Be fucking awesome. Rafael Fiziev is out with his fight with Charles Oliveira. Stepping in will be Mateusz Gamrot. We have a whole ass fucking thing, man. It'd be fucking. Like, would you guys? I feel like you guys would care a lot more about the fucking fight announcements if that was the case. If it was somebody on a fucking microphone and the fighters are walking out right after the name is said. Like, I'd feel like I don't know. I'd care a lot more. Hmm. That's just my take on it. I don't know how y'all feel, but that's how I feel. So, hmm. So I'm having a piece of chocolate right now. Yeah. Shocker, when you actually promote the fucking fights, people actually get hyped for them more. You know what I'm saying? Promoting fights actually makes people give a fuck about them. Who would have fucking guessed it? Did you guys know about this? I didn't. I had no clue. I don't know, man. We'll see though. We'll see where it goes. We'll see what happens. Um, I think honestly, once Dana does retire, I think that the person who succeeds him and becomes the face of the UFC will actually start doing these press conferences and these fucking um, insane like big announcements, but they're not going to be done from his fucking Nokia flip phone on Instagram Live. That shit proper pisses me off, you know. Like I fucking hate that shit, man. I don't know. Shit does actually fucking anger me. It's like at least can you at least pretend like you give a fuck about the fights? You know what I'm saying? Like if he wants to go live on his phone so much, right? How about this? Go live on your phone, but have it be from the fucking podium of a press conference, dude. Like, I don't know, dude. Sorry, I'm standing on top of my heater. I can't even read chat right now because I'm on top of a heater because my feet are cold. But I don't know. I'm hyped. Damn, that's a good ass fight. UFC Qatar. I like those fights, man. I just wish there was more of them. However, Dana White just don't like doing his fucking job. He don't like doing his fucking job, yeah. Ooh, almonds. That's what I'm gonna have. Smokehouse almond. Sounds good to me. Oh, it's got like a proper tin can on it. Lovely. Bloody lovely. Yeah, man. Definitely got to see what's going on with I do need to figure out if that Belal versus Ian Garry fight is 5 rounds or not. I do need to know the answer to that because that is a big fucking factor. Maybe if Tapology would have fucking update already. And I need to know how long it takes Tapology to update the fights that are on the cards because I want to know. They still haven't done it. It's been a fucking hour. It's been an hour and 36 minutes. They still haven't updated it. I think it's like 2 hours for them now. What the fuck is this? Oh, some fucking retarded shit. Who knows? Among the Sleep was a good horror game. I don't know, man. I want to figure out. I want to figure out what game to play. Car Dealer Simulator. No, I'm good. Love with Kadyrov? What the fuck? What the hell? What the helly? Oh shit, I accidentally refreshed. It's fine. Mortal Sin? Hmm. Did Dana even say if it was going to be 5 rounds or not? Somebody commented saying they really are making Ilya versus Paddy. All these NPCs in the fucking comments. You should be fighting for the belt right now. You don't just get that when you fucking pull out of a fight the day of. Taporia's running scared. Just say you're inbred, dude. Fucking hell. Did they delete my comment? I think the UFC deleted my fucking comment. Dude, the UFC straight up deleted my comment on the fucking their page. That's insane. I don't even have that many followers. They really fucking deleted my comment. Really. That's actually insane. Yeah, they owned me, I guess. They fucking deleted my comment. What the fuck? That wasn't even. Do you know what I said? All I said was because my buddy had liked it, and then I go back and now it's not even in my notifications. So the fucking what I said was I said like something to the effect of damn, only announce went live to only announce 2 fights. Also, where the fuck is Ilya, little bro? Just retire already. I told Dana White to retire. I straight up just deleted my shit, bro. Hmm. Yeah, I guess they've just fucking owned me, dude. Unless if I'm just can't find it. That's so stupid. Imagine deleting my fucking comment. Account with like 20 followers, by the way. Got under your skin that bad? I can't find it anywhere. How many comments does it has? 1,600, so I'm just gonna keep scrolling until I find it. That'll show me, man. I'm just gonna be more resentful to the UFC now. A lot of Dan Hooker fans. Tracy already has a video out on it. Jesus Christ. It's been an hour, dog. Chill. No Guru live, though. Load more comments. Yeah. Maybe I'm under hidden comments. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm not deleted, but maybe I'm under like hidden comments because it was kind of a. I guess you could interpret it as a rude comment. I've scrolled so far, it's lagging my phone. See hidden comments. A lot of him hidden comments calling them the fuck out. Yeah, no, I'm not even in hidden comments. I think they straight up just deleted my shit. Oh, no, actually, it's not that I got deleted. It's the fact that they deleted their post and then reposted it. Okay, makes sense. I actually had some likes on that one. That made me mad. I had like 20 likes. So they just deleted their post and reposted it. I think probably because they were getting too much hate. Sounds about right. You know it's bad when the fucking billion-dollar company is fucking deleting their posts because of how much hate they're getting. Kind of crazy. Huh. UFC are a bunch of fucking goofballs. Where the fuck is fucking thingy though? What's his fucking name? Uh Where's the thing if, like, I know it's 5 rounds or not? I just want to know if the fucking Belal fight is 5 rounds. Ugh, fucking Tapology, update your shit so I can get my predictions in already, man. It's very frustrating to me. You're making me very mad. Y'all are fucking pissing me the fuck off. They at least have it's like rumored shit or whatever. No, they have the guy who pulled out. Ugh, people are pissing me off. Can't believe the UFC fucking deleted their post. Um, Based on the games you play, okay. TCG Card Shop Simulator. That seems fun. DayZ. I will never play DayZ in my fucking life. I played Tarkov for many years, and yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Geometry Dash, I'm good. Power Wash Simulator, it's on Game Pass, and I basically completed it. Arc, I'm not playing Arc. Gmod seems fun sometimes, but I don't have the autism for it. 7 Ways to Die. Nah, I'm good. Payday 2, I'm good, bud. And a bunch of driving games. I'm good. Most of which are on Game Pass. Brotato. Steam Deck. Do I look like I'm on a fucking Steam Deck right now? Developers from and publishers you know. Turned my headset. Oh, that's what it was. My fucking headset turned off because I haven't had any audio playing through it. I had auto Halo Wars. Where was Halo Wars? Or are you telling me to play Halo Wars? I don't know if I want to play Halo Wars. Under $10. Fallout 76 is under $10 right now. Dead by Daylight? Halo Wars? Ah, maybe. I don't know if I like Halo Wars. It's like nothing good. I honestly might just go back to fucking Flash games because those were fire. I literally had a stint where I played a bunch of Flash games because I got an emulator for them. So nice. GTA 4? No, I don't want to play GTA 4. Go bowling with your go bowling with your cousin Roman? Is that a fucking game? Or are you just telling because you think I have a cousin named? Yeah, it's not. That's not a game. And I didn't search it up just to make sure. I don't have a cousin named Roman. Oh, are you saying I look like Roman Kopylov? Oh shit, I'm fucking retarded, dude. Holy shit, I'm slow. Oh, I get it now. It's funny. I get it because I look like Roman Kopylov. Yeah, I did not play GTA 4. No, I get it because I was just wait. Why would I go bowling though? Why would I go bowling? Like I get that I look like Roman Kopylov, but why would I go bowling? Is that obvious too? Is there like a really obvious reason for why you said bowling, or am I? No, GTA 4 is probably really good, but I don't think I'll ever play it because I'm stubborn on games that I don't want to play. Now, GTA 4, your cousin Roman calls you at the time for a bowling mini game. See if GTA 4 is on sale. Maybe. Oh, I thought you were saying I look like Roman Kopylov, and that's why you said he was my cousin. Do I really have to go fucking or or do I have to Grand Theft Auto 4? It's $5 right now. 5 is bad compared to 4. Don't ever say that ever again. You shut your fucking mouth. You mad fuel. Don't ever say that again. Actually offended me. I'm not. No, I'm not a GTA 4 enjoyer necessarily. What fucking games do I even have? Apex Legends I considered getting back into, but I'm good. Low key, dude. Low key. Apex Legends made me not enjoy life. Bum Simulator, I forgot about that, but I didn't like Bum Simulator too much. There's just too much mechanics in it. Emily wants to play. I tried launching it in VR and it did not fucking work at all. So, uh, yeah. Fragpunk. What the fuck is Fragpunk? Fuck Putin. I got all of the achievements except for 3. Lag the game under 15 FPS. Upload a map to the workshop. Piss for 1 hour straight. You know we gotta do this. Play Cuckold Simulator. Hey Cam. Cam is here, yeah. Cuckold Simulator? I mean, I don't think that's a game, dude. Or is that actually a fucking... Okay. I regret searching that. Apparently that's an actual fucking game. And assume that that's not safe to show on stream. It is a real game. I I'm no fucking way. Tyrone Jr. I'm watching the trailer right now. Yeah, okay, that's a fucking real game. Holy shit. Early access game, by the way. Alright, cool. I fucking love that. So, what we're gonna try and do here, um, is Fuck Putin has 3 achievements that I don't have right now. Number 1 being, lag the game under 15 FPS. We're gonna try that. Upload a map to the workshop. I'm gonna try that. And piss for 1 hour straight. Oh my god, it's so loud. Um, settings. Okay. Lag the game to under 15 FPS. Okay, let me get my auto clicker actually. What the fuck? I forgot how great this game is. Oh shit. Okay, we're gonna try and lag this to under 15 FPS for that glorious achievement. The physics are so strange in this game. You guys have no idea. You guys ready to lag this to under 15 FPS? There's no sprinting mechanics. Are you shitting me? No! Fuck. You guys ready? I don't know how we're gonna do this, but mode settings. Mine? Rocket? Yes. Oh, wait. Do I have my auto clicker? This is gonna be so loud for me, but it's not gonna be loud at all for you guys. Okay. Ready? Wait, why isn't it working? Okay, so that does not work very well. And now my auto clicker is on and I don't know how to turn it off. Fuck. Oh, shit. GG's, guys. Oh, I got it off. I got it off. Whew. That was a fucking close one, dude. Alright. This is so loud for me. Saw blade. Sphere. Okay. I don't know even what I'm doing. Okay, select mode. I gotta turn the fucking... There we go. So much better. Alright. Mine. I think mine is how we break the game. Oh, shit. I'm trying to lag it to under 15 FPS, but I'm not sure how. Piston. What does a piston do? If I just place enough in one circle, do you think it'll just... What else? Okay, gallows. Is this entertaining? Do you guys enjoy this? You guys enjoy this? Oh, this actually might be how we break the game. Okay. Those saws are just so loud, dude. You guys like this? Is this fun to watch? Look at this shit. I gotta lag the game to under 15 FPS. Hold on, okay. Settings, why does it turn itself back up, dude? Holy shit. Okay, interface, gameplay. What if I just set this to 15? Oh, did it. Cool. Um, yeah. And how do you piss in this game? R. You have to do it for an hour. Heard you mention Apex before, tried getting back into it. Shit's gotten so sweaty now. Yeah, it's fucking impossible to play. Yeah. I don't think I'll be able to piss for an hour, but that's crazy. Well, I have like 98% of the achievements right, so that's all that matters. Workshop. Can I create my own? Ugh. Hate stretching. Whatever. Shit's dumb. Time to find out what other games to play. Huh. Fucking hell. What's up? What's up, musical? I don't think Tapology's still updated Dan Hooker, Arman, and Ian Garry versus Belal yet, which is pissing me off. Have they done it yet? Nope, not yet. God fucking damn it. Pissing me off. Steam. I don't even know what game to play, man. I mean, I have Outlast 2, I guess, but I'm not even trying to play Outlast right now. Oh no, what a shame. What? Thief Simulator? I could do a Thief Simulator. I think that's the move. Thief Simulator? How's it going, musical? How you doing, bud? I'm waiting for Little Nightmares 3. True! I have it on my wish list. I can't wait. They had the demo available, but I didn't play it. It's supposed to be like 40 bucks, but apparently it's like really good. I really liked Little Nightmares 1 and Little Nightmares 2. I'm don't know if you finished the first two games, but the ending to the second game really pissed me off. Made me really sad. So, yeah. Little Nightmares 2, great game though. I didn't play the first one, I just watched gameplay on it, and then the second one I played though. I'm alright, man. I've been ill for 3 weeks, but now I'm better. Thank fuck. Yeah, I still have to get a doctor's release from my doctor. So I got to go today or tomorrow. I probably should go today. Um, but uh probably should go today, but I'm putting it off a little bit. 1 and 2 were very good. What's up, Captain? What's up, good noodle? Are you nervous or are you scared? I'm neither of those things. I don't know what you're on about. Did I watch Corey Kenshin Did I watch Corey Kenshin gameplay? No, I just watched like the story breakdown because I was interested in like the lore of it all. So I watched like the story breakdown and everything. Yeah, but you asked me if I'm nervous or scared. Why would I be either of those things? That makes sense. But I'm chilling. Yeah, I liked the first game a lot and the second game a lot. I just watched the lore breakdown of all of them after I finished the second game. This dude has a fucking two post lift in his. No, it's a single post lift. That is not how that works, by the way. Can't type much. I'm at work. Keep me entertained, please. I will do my best, brother. I'm looking forward to Reanimal as well. Reanimal? Is it on Steam? Dead State Reanimal? Is this it? Looks like a good game. I'll keep an eye on it. But yeah, I'll keep entertaining my best I can. Yeah, this guy has a one post lift in his garage. I've completed this game before, by the way, but this is not how this fucking works at all. It has to be a two post or a four post. There's just one here. That's fucking that would just that's just not how that works. If you like Little Nightmares, you're gonna love Reanimal. Yeah. I also liked what was the one I played that's like literally Little Nightmares developers? Limbo. No, wrong game. Oh, that's Reanimated. Reanimal. Oh, this one. This looks like it. Is it the same developers? Looks like it. This and Limbo. I liked Limbo a lot. Yeah, it looks actually okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to add that to my wish list. But yeah, Limbo was very good. Yeah, Limbo and what's the like other one that it wasn't Limbo? It was like Inside, I think was called. Um, What's my fucking goal right now? I gotta restart or change profile. Yeah, I think the same. Yeah, yeah. Limbo was really good. I really liked Limbo. But yeah. Did you get a chance to see Inside? But it looked good. It was really good. It's basically Limbo, but it's like Limbo if it was made like 5 years later. Who you got in the new matchups? I've got Arman Suryukian beating Dan Hooker, uh, split decision. I think it's going to be a split decision where we have a conversation about damage-based scoring, and I have Ian Garry winning a majority or a unanimous decision against Belal Muhammad, hurting him with some knees up the middle as Belal comes in. And I think that he will be able to shuck off his grappling, and I think that Gary's going to win that. What about you? Who do you got? I assume what's it called? Is there three co-main? Okay, is the co-main three? I've been trying to figure that out for the past 2 hours ever since they got announced. After they got announced, I went live because I was chilling in Frankie's stream and I was telling him I don't know if it's. I think it's. I would hope it's five, but they might pull it to be three. Let me look it up real quick. UFC. Hold on. Or actually, Ian Garry versus Belal Muhammad. 5 rounds? Question mark. Okay. AI says yes, they are scheduled for 5 rounds. Yeah, yeah, but it's a fight night, so you know how they like doing that musical. The only times they'll give fight nights 5 rounds co-mains is if it's a very high-profile fight and it's in the Middle East, which I don't think. I think Qatar is in the Middle East. I'm pretty sure. Um, but it's also like they do it for like the Saudi cards and all that shit. Like Movsar Evloev before he pulled out of his Aaron Pico fight, they had that 5 rounds co-main as the DeRitter versus Whitaker. So yeah, they do. It's just It just, as long as it's not in the U.S. or anywhere in a Western country, the market that they already have dominated, the market that they haven't captured yet, they don't give a fuck. So, you know what I'm saying? If there's a market to be captured there that isn't already captured, they're gonna do everything in their fucking everything in their possibility to do it. I really hope it's 5 rounds. That's just what the AI said on the fucking on the thing, thingy. So I hope it's 5 rounds. It title eliminators or high profile matchups should always be 5 rounds. Regardless of if it's a co-main or not. So we'll see. We'll see. I hope it's 5 rounds. These important matchups always need to be 5 rounds, so we will see. Uh, that's just what the AI thing on Google has for me. It says, yes, Belal Muhammad versus Ian Machado Garry is scheduled for a 5 round as a co-main event on November 22nd, 2025 at UFC Fight Night 265 in Qatar. The While the event is not a title fight, the UFC confirmed the fight will be scheduled for 5 rounds. So it looks like we're good on that end. We don't got to worry about that. Um, 5 rounds indeed. I should probably close. No, I am not human. You guys get to see my background and everything. Wait, where did Thief Simulator? Oh, it's right here. I'm fucking right in front of my face. So I'm hyped. I'm hyped for it. I thought that they were gonna announce Joshua Van's next fight, but fucking apparently not. Because he is getting the title fight. They basically confirmed that, but they haven't confirmed when. I also thought they were gonna announce Volkan because he said, "Oh, I'm going live." Right? Only announced 2 fights, and yeah, I'll be live. Don't worry, guys. Announces 2 fucking fights. We still don't know what's going on with Volkanovski or um if he's fighting Lerone Murphy or if he's or Joshua Van. What's going on with him? So that's something that is really frustrating to me. I wish the UFC would fucking get their shit together. You know? Like, just let us know. Like, why wait to announce the 2 title fights for the end of the year pay-per-view? Ah, my shit's lagging. Can it really not handle streaming this game? God, fucking almonds. Making me cough and shit. Why is this shit so slow? I don't remember this card being this slow. But yeah, it should be 5 rounds. BW. Has Tapology... Wait, are you guys seeing my... Yeah, you're seeing my... Okay, that's fine. You guys can see my wallpaper. I'm waiting for fucking my buddy Matt to wake up. But he's not waking up. Um... Come on. Come on, Tapology. Load it up. Load up the fact that we've got new fights. Oh my god, they still haven't put it on there. How long does it take? The cats are doing great right now. I have 5 cats. I have 2 girls and 3 boys. Jasper is the fat one who he just like loafs and sits around all day. Casper is the annoying wannabe alpha male cat who tries to fight everybody. Kumi is a timid little guy who just hangs out with Meadow, who is the girl, and then Sammy is like um Casper's little fucking boo thing, I guess. Yeah, cats are doing great. How's Pickle? Is it Pickle? How's your cat doing? It's Pickle, right? Or am I or is that the hamster? I fucking forget these things. Peggles, Peggles. I swear that's what it was. Peggles. I think. How long do I have to sleep for, man? Which one's the gray one? That's Casper. He's the gray one, and Sammy's also gray, but she's darker gray. She's a little darker gray than him. So, Pickle died. But it was Peggles, right? Your cat. Pickle was the hamster that died. The little mouse hamster thing. I really am the most smart person in the world, right? Pickle died. That's unfortunate. Pawn shop. Yeah. Cats are doing great though. We're thinking about getting another one to even out the girls to boys ratio. So, give me that TV and don't pawn it off. Okay, bud. So, yeah, we're chilling. I just don't want to have to fucking go get a doctor's release. I wish I could do it all online, but whatever. 109. Whee! So if it's a TV, I'm probably gonna need to put it in the back. So pickle died. That's not good, man. Sorry to hear that. It's like a back door, right? Oh, man, we're lagging. You've got to answer me, man. Window locked. Window locked. Do I just... Oh, my fucking ear. Yeah. Front door key. Let's go. Already just has a safe that is not unlocked at all. And I'm lagging. I'm lagging. That did not work. Wait, where the fuck did the TV go? Oh. I'm stealing everything from this house, man. Call me Chandler's kids, bro. Shit, man. I steal everything from this house, man. I steal that too. Oh, W. Yeah. I just wish Dana White would give us more fights. But yeah, just go live and announce 2 fights. Sorry we're asking you to do your job, buddy. Bare minimum for Dana White. He can't even fucking do that. Alrighty. My computer can't even handle Thief Simulator 1, bro. Tragic. Does it automatically close? That's what I wonder. Or can that TV just slide out the back? Oh, oh, we're lagging. Very cool. Oh, man. The beakers and the test tubes of Corey Sandhagen. I can't believe it's already Rob's 3rd defense this year, dude. It's insane. 3rd defense, and I mean, he was talking about making a quick turnaround for November for Peter Yan. So, if he's really about that shit, 4 defenses in a single year is fucking crazy work, but I don't know. We'll see if he's really about that shit. Now, where the hell is just where the hell is the MMA guru? Let's see if the UFC posted anything more. Oh, they posted Merab's fucking win over Umar. They posted some highlights of it. And that's so cool. So crazy. What I hate is we don't know how good Umar actually is. Like he only beat Sandhagen and then lost to Merab. I mean, I guess he beat Howney Barcelos, who's showing himself improving and whatnot. But again, we don't really know how good Umar is. So, oh, and we're lagging again. I wonder. Ooh, parkour time. I wonder just how good is Merab. Sometimes I wonder. Well, I mean, I guess if Umar beats Mario Batista, then he's pretty good, right? It's the thing in theory. So that got booked. When is that booked again? I think that's end of the year in Saudi, is it not? Or like somewhere in the Middle East? Nurmagomedov. He's fighting him Aspinall versus Gon in Saudi. That's what it is. Okay. That will be a good fight. I think Umar probably will beat him, but I also feel like Mario Bautista might actually beat Umar. You know what I'm saying? We're just gonna have to see. We gonna find out Saturday night. Dude, why the fuck? Is it so laggy? This game from like 2 years ago, bro. Um, I'm so tired. I think I might end stream, boys. We might, I might end stream because I'm tired and I want to lay down for a little bit. So I think, yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. So thank you everybody who tuned in and chatted. I enjoy talking to a lot of you MMA fans, fellow MMA fans. So I will see you guys all later. Appreciate y'all for stopping by. I am tired. I'm going to start pumping out more videos. I know I say this every stream, but I mean it. So I'll see y'all later.